YouTube, Repo Man 64, headed to work. I need a haircut. Um, so last night I'm in the chat room on Got a Minute, and Aaron is in there. There's like 30 people in there, and this girl breaks in. Let's see if I can set this up properly. This girl breaks in and says, "God's given me a message that I have to give to Aaron and Repo Man and somebody else." I couldn't hear her. Her phone was breaking up really bad through the whole thing, and she's crying. She said she's been shaking since she got the message that she had to give to us. I don't know because I couldn't I couldn't hear her. I don't know, but I'm not sure if it was a dream or if it was a vision, but she said she had an urgency in her soul that she had to get this message to to three of us, but both Aaron and I were in his chat room on his Discord last night. And she said the message is 3 more days. Is it 3 days from when she got the message, which I think was on the 1st? Is it 3 days from an event that we might see, which could be Damascus? I don't know if you watched Watchman on the Wall 88, Chad, but he just reported that Damascus was struck again. It's just going to take one hit in Damascus on one of those nuclear things that they have in there, hidden in there, that they're going to use on Israel. It's just going to take one hit, and that thing goes up, and Damascus will become destroyed in one night. So I'm like anybody else. I really want this to happen. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just like, I'm not depressed, but I'm just like, man, when? How come? Why can't we figure this out? When is it going to happen? And then she comes in there and says that. You have no idea, like, how elated I was to hear that message from God, that 3 days. I think, and I've been pointing to Damascus for quite a while, and how Damascus will play a key role in when the Lord's going to come. The Lord's going to come. Remember this: the Lord's not going to come on one of our dates. We're going to put dates out there, and we're going to try to understand this thing. But I want you to remember, and all of the watchers talk about this. We're rescued. We're rescued out of here. It's not just going to be right now where nothing's going on. We're rescued. They will be eating and drinking, marrying and giving in a marriage. They'll be at a happy time. But just before some huge calamity hits, we're going to be taken out of the way. We're going to be harpazoed out of the way. Is that, like some destruction in Damascus? Is it something coming from up there that we can't see, like Jeffrey Magaha talks about, some huge planet, Nibiru or something that's flying by, and we're supposed to be going. I can show you this real quick. It's hard to see, but right now on November the 3rd, we're supposed to be going through the tail of this thing. I guess it went around our sun, but it goes in a different perspective. It goes up and down. It's us going like left to right. It goes top to bottom, and the reason we can't see it is because it's right next to the sun at all times, and many people have taken pictures. Even I had my wife take a picture the other day of the sun, and there was something over to the right of the picture. So there's something out there. We just can't see it because we don't look at the sun. And so are we going to fly through this tail? Is God going to rescue us at the last second? Will it be a meteor shower that hits Damascus? I don't know. So last night on Generation 2434, and if you've watched Tyler enough, if you've watched him enough, you know that Tyler does not give dates. He just doesn't. He brings you the Word of God. He says, watch, we're getting close, but he doesn't give dates. And let me clarify, he didn't give a date here, but there's a lot of things pointing to what he's pointing. This is his graph now. a lot of things pointing to this time here. I think he said, and I don't want to. I think he said November the 6th. So yeah, there it is, November the 6th, as being a very high watch day. And something strikes me when Tyler says something like this. That I mean, he doesn't do this, so it's very something we should look at. Something very important that we should look at. So anyway, I reversed my camera. This is my right my right hand, my left hand. Almond Joy's got nuts, mounds don't. Always confuse me. So we just gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on watching, and it was amazing the message I got. It just uplifted my spirit, made me feel good that God is sending me a message that which is a huge deal to me, and then Aaron as well, and then somebody else, that 3 days. So something's going on. Is it 3 days to a calamity, 3 days to rapture, 3 days to after a calamity? I don't know. So we'll see. Just a quick video. Remember, go to a quiet place by yourself. Nobody needs to know, and you don't need to tell anybody. And just keep watching. Just keep watching. He's coming. He's coming soon. We all know it. Dr. Barriott proved without a shadow of a doubt that it's 2021. So we're in it right now, and God says you're going to know the times and the seasons, and we're in that season, and then we just keep watching. It's going to happen. We'll see what happens. Repo Man 64.